Hello, welcome to November Echo Wargaming. I am Ed, and today I am joined by...
Martin.
Hello, Martin. Thank you very much for coming on. You may have recognised Martin from a few previous bat reps, and we've dragged Martin back on because we needed someone to play, so thank you very much. Martin has also just finished night shift, and it is like the hottest day ever on the record, so we're all sweating our tits off, and Martin's currently on monster number... 2. Monster number 2, excellent. So if he gets a bit...
I'm sure it'll increase across the course of the game.
It's gonna get worse.
It'll be like that turn when he just crashes.
Yeah. And we've got Ian filming. That's who you can hear in the background. Hello, Ian. Today I am using Death Guard. So I have borrowed John, who has been on the channel before. John is a commission painter with Calling It Done, and if I've done my job correctly, a little picture will be coming up. And he's allowed me very graciously to use his Death Guard, and we're playing against Martin's
Salamanders.
Yes. So. And in line with the last bat rep, we're going hard. Martin is totally cool with me doing my horrible, nasty things. And,
we always bring as much.
Yeah, we go pretty mental, don't we?
We do.
It's the 3K of Death Guard, and I've got Las Cannon teams, and I've got Typhon, I've got Spartans, I've got Leviathans and Dreadnoughts, and
I've got Vulcan.
You've got Vulcan.
So
I haven't got a Primarch.
All what you've just said does not matter.
Yeah, you do have a Primarch, but I've got more things because I haven't got a Primarch. So it'll be cool. Yeah. We're also playing a custom mission today. It's another mission we've come up with. It's called Rapid Resupply, and basically there will be a number of objectives on the table. You'll get as many points as objectives as you're holding. Also have an objective in your own deployment zone, and if you hold your deployment zone and the opponent's deployment zone objective, you'll get bonus points. Basically, go and get them. However, there's a little cheeky little caveat.
Oh, isn't it?
Templates. So templates may not deliberately be placed on top of objectives, and if they scatter on top of an objective due to barrage, not being able to see, blah, 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 and you accidentally hit that objective, it is removed, and you lose victory points.
Convenient that when I've got a Scorpius, isn't it?
Yeah, it's convenient that my Las Cannon team's going to be sat right around an objective like this.
Who could have seen that coming, All them comments were totally not wrong about you, were they, Ed?
Right, thank you very much. We'll get into some army lists. Good luck, sir.
Good luck, mate. Good luck. 3,000 points of Salamanders running the Covenant of Fire Rite of War. Led today by Vulcan, gonna smash in some Death Guard heads today hopefully, followed by a Champion and a Praetor. They're going to be accompanied by a 5-man Fire Drake squad, probably one of the best Terminator units in the game. First troop choice is a 5-man Pyroclast squad inside of a Land Raider, with an identical Pyroclast squad for my second troop choice. And for my third troop's choice, I have a 12-man tactical squad with a Vexilla. I have a Sakaran Venator with las cannons, a Kratos with las cannons, Magnum Elter, Volkite Calivers, and a flare shield, and finally a Scorpius for long-range fire support. 3,000 points of Salamanders.
£3,000 points of Death Guard running the Reaping Rite of War, and once again, as I said in the intro, these belong to John Walton and his commission painting service Calling It Done, so thank you very much again, John. Go and look him up if you want some work doing. Running the Reaping Rite of War and led by Callus Typhon today. He is in a squad of 5 Grave Wardens who will all be riding in a Land Raider Spartan with full las cannon, flare shield and searchlight. I have a Contemptor Dreadnought with las cannon and alchemical flamer in its fist. A Leviathan Talon, 1 Leviathan running dual storm cannon, Volkite nipples and Phosphex, and the other running claw, siege melter, Phosphex and dual alchemical flamers in his nipples. Continuing in heavy support, I have a 10-man las cannon team with full command, so Vexilla, Nuncio Vox and Augur Scanner. A 10-man Volkite Culven squad with full command as well. And rounding out the list, I have 2 20-man blocks of Tactical Marines with Toxin Bombs and Vexillas with Apothecaries in the squads. 2 identical like that. And finally, a 5-man Plasma Tactical Support squad with Vexilla and Toxin Bombs as well. That's the Death Guard deployed, and as you can see, I managed to get first turn. So, on my right flank, I have the Las Cannon Contemptor with the 10-man Volkite support team. I have the first of my 20-man tac squad, and they are guarding the objective that I have placed in my own deployment zone. Centrally, I have my Talon of Leviathans ready to split and answer the call either side of what's going to be required. Plasma support team, second 20-man squad. The Las Cannon team shockingly taking an elevated position. They're a bit clumped up.
I'm shocked.
I initially was going to put the objective with them to sort of avoid Scorpion fire, but I really only have 2 scoring units, which is the tactical squads. And if I waste the home field objective in there, it means I'm not scoring it, so I'm kind of, yeah, whatever. On my extreme left, I have placed the Spartan with Typhon inside, so that mainly, and you should never tell your opponent your plans, but obviously people like to go and kill Warlords, so if he places Vulcan over here to come and get my Warlord, it means the Las Cannon team can see him, if you get my thinking. So that's the way the theory's going. And as you can see, in the centre of the board, we have centre objective here. We've agreed that this entire terrain piece is the centre objective, so at the end of the game that will be worth 5 BP if you hold that, and then the third objective there. And Martin has yet to deploy and yet to place his objective in his own deployment zone. You will see that next.
Salamander's deployment. After seeing how Ed's deployed with the whole gun line of las cannons up in buildings, I've just tried to react to how he's deployed. So I've got my pyroclasts on both flanks to try and push forward and clear his objectives that he's got. I've got the Kratos with the flare shield right in the middle, because that's the only thing that's going to really survive 10 las cannons shooting at it. And he's going to try and secure the middle of the board. I've been brave with Vulcan. He's going in the middle with the target of killing the 2 Leviathans, which are ever so lovely placed right there by Ed. The Scorpius and the Venator are in the middle as well. The Venator's got good maneuverability, so he can react to other things moving. And then I've got the tactical squad over there, which will hold my home objective.
As it stands, Death Guard have turn 1. I'd like to keep it that way. I also would not like Night Fight. Martin,
But I would, because that has a lot of las cannons staring at me.
I'm going to roll on a 2-up. It is Night Fighting. It is Night Fight.
Yeah.
And the Sallies are going to try and seize from me.
Just like this. No,
the
opposite.
I get 2 turns. It's AOS rules.
No, not at all.
Good luck, sir.
Good luck.
Death Guard turn 1 movement, and starting over on this flank, I sent my Contemptor Dreadnought straight forward. He is going to try and pop this Land Raider over here, or spank some shots into El Scorpius.
Leave him alone.
Oh, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Over here, my Volkite team stayed still because, again, they can see the Scorpius. It'll get cover, and it's sidearm 12, so I can glance it to death because I don't want it bombing my last cannons. My 20-man tactical squad holding my home objective has Bomb Burst, just to provide itself a bit of survivability. 2 Dreadnoughts moved together, walks up into range with Night Fighting, and the relative short range of some of their weapons I needed to shift them forward. He's out of range, unfortunately, but the Dakar bot will be able to shoot over here into probably not scary Vulcan, but other targets. Over here, much less entertaining. My Plasma squad moved forward to get them into the game. The big 20-man tac squad has moved forward. I do like Death Guard just being able to go 7, don't care about anything else, and they're heading to objective. Las Cannon squad, no one will be shocked to learn stay
What a
still.
surprise.
I'm shocked. Who could have?
10-man las cannon
And again, exciting for Death Guard, my Spartan moved its full 12 inches. It did not immobilise itself on the crater, and it still gets to fight everything at full. Dirty Death Guard. And Martin reacted by advancing with his counterpart Land Raider.
is.
I imagine because it's got some scary melter weaponry.
Yes, very scary melt weapon. So the closer to you is ideal for me.
Excellent. So, on to shooting. Starting my shooting phase, the 10-man Volkite Culverin squad is shooting into the Scorpius. Now, it is in cover, and Martin has also announced...
That I'm going to evade, to no surprise.
So, I will be hitting on 4s because it's dark. I do have an augury scanner, which is allowing me the range. But this is hitting on 4s.
It's 50 shots out
It's, it's 50 shots, but that was not my
And
greatest.
if you roll that many 6s again, we are not going to be friends after this.
That's true. I will need 6s to glance. Sorry, forgive me for removing. And I'm having to use little dice because I've lost my big dice. I left them at the club the other day. That looks about right to me. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Trying to cheat. Caught me again. Oh, try again. And 6s to glance.
Living up to them comments now, Ed, aren't you?
They're in my head.
Yeah.
Right, that is 1,
that's
2,
enough.
3,
There's 5.
4, 5. So it's overkill by 1. However, he has a 5 up.
And my 6 up cover
6
save.
plus cover.
6 up cover, sorry. Yeah. So 6 up cover.
Yeah.
So first 6 up.
First 5.
First 5.
Ooh, fail. And then a 5 up
I need to
evade.
make 2 of these.
Good luck.
No!
It goes down. The Scorpius is glanced to death. The Death
First
Guard are
kill.
rolling. Next up, the carnage continues. The Contemptor here is shooting into this Land Raider full of pyroclasts, but not a champion, on my left flank.
So, let's get the dice box down.
Thank you, sir. 2 shots hitting on 3s because it is dark and spooky. I hit once. No flare shield, so I glance on a 5,
5s and
pen on a
6s.
6. That is nothing, but I
What
do
is Sunder?
have Sunder for a pen. Oh, you gotta love it. +1 to the vehicle damage table.
In the trait account.
Is a 3. So stun, shaken, but you don't care.
Yes, 'cause I'm reinforced.
So 1 hull point. Continuing along my army into the centre now, what I will now call the Rifleman Leviathan is going to open up onto the Venator over here. He's just in range with his Storm autocannons.
And to no shock with my second shooting reaction, I'm going to evade with this one as well.
Fair enough. So this will have eaten up both reactions, which is good for me.
Yeah.
Hitting on the 3s because it is dark and spooky. Oh, I mean, it saved you a couple of shots there.
Just
Saved
a
you
couple.
Now, this is where it gets a bit weird with the Storm Cannon. I need 6s will technically get me up to armor 13 to glance it, but then I have Sunder and Rending, and I rend on 5, so it gets, bear with me, I'll work it out. Right,
Ooh,
1 5, which normally wouldn't wound, but on a 1 or a 2 it's a glance, a 3 or 4 a pen, but these all have Sunder, forgive me, I've just forgotten about my own rules. Oh, I've made this all look very difficult.
That's another one.
Luckily I only get 1 more.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So, they will glance on 1s and 2s, they will pen on 3s and 4s. That is 1 glance, 1 pen, which you get your evades for.
So, yep.
So
for the-
badly explained.
for the yeah, excellent. For the glancing one, nope.
It
And
goes
for
through.
the penetrating one,
It doesn't. So
They just
1 whole
lose
point
1 whole
paused.
point.
Now, 10-man last cannon team is going to shoot into the Land Raider on my extreme flank. There was a bit of talking about this and decision making, so here goes my thought process. I want to try and save this Spartan. This is full of melters. Now, if the 3 las cannons that could see this could pop that, I then would have had a full 10-man team to kill the entire squad inside. It's all cool and groovy. But I don't think those 3 las cannons can reliably do it. So I'm going to save those to try and kill what comes out and reduce the squad.
Sensible.
It does mean, however, I'm not shooting the Kratos, which is kind of what I wanted to kill. But they're a scoring unit, the Pyroclast.
They are scoring with
So
the
having them
Covenant.
down is kind of cool.
Right.
So after my waffling, 10 las cannons hitting on 4s because it's dark.
You're not a Night Lord this time.
And I'm not a Night Lord. I do have to keep reminding myself that's only 4 hits. Ooh. Now needing 5s and 6s, but with Sunder.
This is the scary part.
So
Ooh, there's
that's
1 pen so
pen.
far.
And Sunder gets me 2 pens and a glance.
squeaky bum time.
It's not enough to kill it. It's got 3 hull points.
This is where another 6 comes
Plus
in.
1. Oh! Weapon destroyed and stunned.
Shaken and stunned.
Shaken and stunned. So basically 3 hull points off and a weapon destroyed. Correction, I got excited after talking about all those melter. It didn't get a weapon destroyed. I took off 3 hull points and stunned the thing. After the abject failure of my last cannon team, the Spartan is going to have to pick up the pieces. So 3 last cannons into said Land Raider, and the last cannon sponsoring on its left flank that can't see. I kind of want to shoot at the Kratos. Sorry, Ian, for
That's
confusing
fine.
there.
No.
However, I can literally only just see the toe of one track, and that's not cool.
But not playing 40k.
We're not playing 40k. So I'm going to shoot at the Venator instead. We've both got searchlights, so range is not an issue. Do you hear that? Rank is not an issue here. So 3 last cannon shots into said Land Raider. 4s, re-rolling. 2 hits, and then 5s and 6s again.
Don't do it, Ed.
Sunder.
Don't do it,
With
Ed.
Sunder, my plan has...
Now you get your weapon
Now it's a
destroyed.
weapon destroyed. Now, and it's down to 1 whole point. And then the 2 shots into the Venator.
Would I get an intervening cover?
You are a tank, but Vulcan is a big boy.
He's the biggest. Six up cover.
Is he the biggest Primarch, or is Magnus the biggest Primarch?
That's only because Magnus makes himself bigger because he's got magnet issues.
Ooh. 4s.
Nope.
Twin
Twin
linked. And then side armour is
12.
12, is it?
Yes.
Okay, so 3 to glance. That's a pen.
And then 6 up cover
Six
save.
up cover, which
I've somehow managed to cock that.
you
Well
do.
done, well done.
And then no, goes through.
+1 for a 6 immobilised. Did you say Boomian?
I said,
I wanted Boom, but I didn't get Boom. I got stalled. Death Guard, turn 1 ending, and yeah, some successes, some not successes. I wish I'd have brought down this Land Raider and caused the points, because now I reckon Typhus is going to be on foot at the end of this, but that's kind of cool. I ended up scoring 1 VP for holding 1 objective. I do not hold more than the Salamanders, so it's a 1 to get me going, and I got first strike. So that's pretty cool and groovy. So,
And can I just say, the best result for that, for a hull-mounted weapon to be immobilised so I can't then turn it.
I can just kind of jump around it and move around. But yeah, some successes, some not so cool. Yeah, we'll see how the Sally's go on.
Salamander turn 1 movement phase. A bit of a crippling on my right hand flank with Ed so callously killing the Scorpius turn 1. I've moved the Pyroclast Land Raider up 6 inches and I've ran them out to claim the objective because I've got a sneaky feeling they're not here for much longer. Vulcan has decided to go left towards the big block of Death Guard right there that are going to make their way to that objective because he's only got 2 troops, so I'm going to try and narrow that option for him down. The Kratos has moved forward, keeping the flare shield towards the las cannon team, and just gives them a few options to either shoot at the plasma guns or start digging into the tactical squad as well. The tactical squad on my end has stayed still because I'm holding that objective. And then here, the Pyroclast and the Champion have got out, and Typhon's looking a bit scared inside the Spartan now with the melter guns and the melter bombs
They were
staring
supposed
at
to
the
be dead.
Should have rolled better with your illustrious 10-man las cannon team.
hey, what are you rolling like me?
Yes, like a hit. Start of the Salamander shooting phase. I'm shooting the bit of a crippled Land Raider at the Spartan first because my thinking is I'm in multi-melter range for armor bane, so if I can pop it open, I can hopefully get some more shots with the Pyroclast at Typhon.
No.
No. I'll start with the las cannons, get them out of the way. The right-hand sponson, which is not twin-linked, hits both, and the twin-linked settle line hits as well.
Oh my god.
Yeah, already off to a great start. Needing 6s with Sunder, because I'm assuming you're flare shielded.
I am flesh.
They are flare shielded. And re-rolling for Sunder. That is 2 glancing hits.
Come on, it's down to 4.
Down to 4. This is the big one though, the multi-melter.
Yep.
Hitting on
Miss.
4s,
Oh good.
but twin links.
No, miss.
It misses. It's going to have to be down to the Pyroclast. After that, the Pyroclasts are now going to shoot at the Typhon.
Evade.
Oh, you're going to evade now.
I'm
Spartan,
evading
yes.
now.
So, melter guns, 5 melter gun shots, hitting on 4s because of night fighting. That is 3 hits. So, but they are within armor being range.
They are.
I am within front arc, so it'll be -1, so needing 7s to glance.
7 to glance. 8
First
pen.
one is a penetrating hit. The second one is a nothing. And then the third one is a nothing. So you only have to pass the one, Ed.
Evade. Yes! Oh, you've still got melter bombs though, yeah?
I do have melter bombs. Yes.
Oh dear.
The Kratos is going to shoot now. With how he's arrayed, the right-hand las cannon, caliver, and multi-melter are going to go into the plasma team. And then the left-hand las cannon, caliver, magna melter cannon, and the auto cannon are going into the 10-man las cannon team.
Cover.
Because,
Protect it.
yes, protected. Starting off with the plasma team, because they're not as fun, the right-hand las cannon hitting on 4s, because night fighting, misses.
Yay!
The Caliver with its 3 shots. It is 3 shots? Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Hitting on 4s. Oh, only 1 hit. 2's the wound.
Yes, sir.
That is a wound.
3 up armor. Loves it.
Loves it. And then the multi-misser. Hits. And 2's the wound.
Just vaporizes the guy.
Where's one man? The left-hand las cannon is now going to shoot up at the heavy support team, hitting on 4s with 1 hit and wounding on 2s. That is a 1,
Yay!
so he's escaped with that. The Caliver now is going to shoot up with only 1 hit again. Bit of a theme here, Ed.
Yes.
It is a wound.
3 up armor. He's fine.
Oh, pass that again. Now the auto cannon hitting on 4s. Misses both, so I'm not twin linked with the Magna cannon.
Oh,
This
no.
night fighting's
Night
good.
fighting's biting us, yeah.
Oh, no, it was you wanted it.
Yeah, it was me who wanted it,
Yeah.
yeah. With 2 hits with the Magna
With the
cannon.
Magna melter.
Yeah.
Or Magna, whatever.
Tripping over my words, yeah.
2s.
And 2's a wound for 2 wounds.
Yeah.
2 5 up cover saves for being in that cover.
And you passed
baby! Never doubt the power of a gun line.
After seeing the Kratos horrifically whiff, Vulcan is now going to show him how it's done by shooting at the tactical squad with his beam pistol. I am hitting on 2s because he cannot modify a
Correcto.
Primarch's stat line.
Yep.
Only 1 shot, but it is a burst weapon, so hopefully I hit here.
Don't roll the 1.
I hit with a 5, and now because of his burst rule, which his pistol has, I get a d6 hits of 5 hits.
Solid work, solid work.
I am strength 7 at AP 2,
So
so
2s to
running
kill.
on 2s. That is 5 feel no
dead.
pains.
Oh, is it not?
It's only strength 7, it's not doubling your
okay.
monster.
So, 5 up, feel no pain. Saves the lives of 3 men. And 2 die.
The Venator is now going to shoot, and because of his jamminess of immobilizing it, his main gun is completely useless to me now.
As long as I avoid this area,
beam.
I am perfectly safe. Even if we give it generously to the outside, I'm
Yeah.
still safe.
Yes, if only I could shoot the bunker objective, it would
Oh,
be useful,
yeah.
yeah. The left-hand las cannon is going to go up into the 10-man las cannon team over there.
Yeah.
And the right-hand las cannon, as well as the heavy bolter, is going to go into the tactical squad over there.
Okay.
Because that's all I can really do with this now. The left-hand las cannon hitting on 4s. It hits.
Boo!
And winning on 2s. It wounds. Don't you dare pass another in. Don't you dare. No, I finally claimed. Got one.
Last cannon
You're
dead.
down to 9.
He definitely got one.
Definitely got one. Now the right-hand las cannon into the tactical squad over there. Hits.
2 to kill.
2's a kill. And
a guy.
I kill a guy.
Yep.
And then the heavy bolter on top, hitting on 4s. That is for full house. And wounding on 3s. For 4 armor saves, Ed.
Armor saves followed by feel no pain. So 3 up armor.
Don't even need a feel no
Don't
pain.
care.
Fine.
We're relentless, don't you know?
The right-hand Land Raider is now going to put all of its killing power into the tactical squad, hopefully to try and get them off that objective. The 4 non-twin-link las cannons hitting on 4s for 1 hit.
Woo!
Off to a great start. The twin-link las cannon hits as well.
Yeah.
And then the multi-melter, I'm just doing this all at the same time because all going to have instant death. Misses, but twin-linked. Hits. And killing on 2s. That is 2 dead tactical marines. After a spectacularly awful first turn shooting because of Ed's amazing dice rolls, the pirate class are now
Well, it
going to
doesn't happen
charge
very
the
often,
spot.
so-
No, it doesn't, no. I have a 1-inch charge to make after he leaves. So, oh look at that, I'm in with another. Yay!
And there was much rejoicing.
The champion is going to swing first. They are all hitting at initiative 1 with the melter bombs, but the champion has 5 attacks in a charge because I have meted and gone for dual specialist weapons. 5 power fist attacks, hitting on 2s.
So weapon skill 1 tank.
Yes, and they all hit.
And then 6s to glance.
6 is the glance, is where quad 6 comes up for 2 glancing hits.
He's down to 2.
Now the pirate class with the melter bombs. So there's 5 of them. I'm really hoping I can actually kill something this turn. So 5 melter bombs hitting on 2s. I hit with all of them. So strength 8 and real
6
to the glance. Yep.
With 2 dice.
The first one, that is a penetrating
Pen.
hit.
Yeah.
The second one is a pen. Third one is nothing. Fourth one is nothing. And the fifth one is a pen.
So it's gone
It's
on
gone.
3 pens, but does it blow
Does
up?
it explode?
I kind of don't want it because I don't want the lads cans to get me.
It
but
does.
it does twice.
Oh, how far?
And how big it will go? 5 inches.
Let's work it all
Let's
out.
work it all out.
after the Pyroclast finally managed to do something, I now have to do 6 to wound rolls against Typhon's Marines. Strength 8, wounding on 2. That is a full 6. I want to see plenty of ones here, Ed.
I don't want any ones.
Oh, there's 2 of them dead.
2 dead Grave Wardens. Ouch.
Already worth it.
And they do need a pinning check. After losing 2 Grave Wardens, let's see if I can hurt some Pyroclast back.
Please don't.
So I wound 5 of them.
And they have all got Artificer, so 2 ups.
That's fine, it's fine.
Sure? Right.
Yeah.
And then a pinning test for you.
A pinning check for me
Got to
on
earn your sportsmanship award.
Typhon's leadership 10, so they're not pinned, but they did lose 2 men.
I
Ow!
will take that.
Correct us in the comments if we're wrong. However, I believe it's whenever you lose 25% of your squad in any phase, you must take a morale check. I have lost 25% of the squad, so morale after that pinning check, they pass. It is a non-issue. But let us know in the comments.
Because of the Salamanders special rule, all models with 2 more wounds or hull points get a 6 up and will not die. So I'm hoping I can get some hull points back here. This starting off with the left-hand Land Raider in the dice tray. He does not get a hull point.
No.
Move it. Yep, he's being untouched. The Venator does not. And then finally the right-hand last bit. Yes, words, Martin. Did not help. No, it will not dies. That's a shame. End of Salamander's turn 1. Despite not doing much in the shooting phase, I'm quite happy with how it's turned out because I've managed to get some points on the board. Because my tactical squad holds this one for 1 VP. My Pyroclast running up gets me 2 VP. I hold more, so that takes me up to 3. And finally, with the Pyroclast killing the Spartan, it takes me up to 4 for first strike. So even though Typhon is stood there facing him down, he is a lot less outnumbered because of his 2 Grey Wardens dying. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Bring on Death Guard turn 2.
Beginning of turn 2. Is it still night fighting on a 4-up? It isn't. Night ends. Death Guard turn 2 movement phase. And over on my right flank here with Typhon, what I've done is I've moved around the Pyroclasts to give me some options. I intend to shoot them quite a lot, so I don't want them to be there, which means Typhon will be a bit free. Or if I manage to eat up the Salamander's reaction phases everywhere else, I then shoot them. There's options. It's options. Over here, my big tactical squad has moved on to the objective in the centre. It has obviously got me closer to the Salamanders, and the Kratos movement reacted and rolled forward to kind of get it out of line of sight of my levy.
Because that has a
over
lot of
here.
Sunder shots coming my way.
But also because this tactical squad actually hasn't got anything that can hurt it, so it's going to start rolling through.
The coward's play, as some would call it.
The main trick is I've got them on the objective to get me scoring more points. Las Cannon squad, to no one's surprise, stayed still. Woo!
Yeah.
Plasma
Commanding
team,
field
I
of
have
fire.
forgotten to move, so I'll move them in a second. They will move forward. Actually,
are they going?
on
going?
camera live. Look at us go, our 7 inches. Woo!
Yeah.
Going terrain. We're professional. And my Leviathans, avoiding the beam of doom area, have moved over, sending the combat more levy into the Pyroclast, and
Bring
the
it.
Rifleman levy is just going to start spraying and praying. Secondary large tactical squad has moved forward. It's still holding the objective, but it's just going to fury the crap out of these Pyroclasts. More shots, more fun.
What a surprise.
Volkite team stayed still because they've got all the range, and my Contemptor moved forward.
What's he going to do, Ed?
I don't know. He has got range on the Kratos. It's got so I can hit it because night fight's over now. Yes, I was about to say it's got surge flights, but night fight's finished. So I can shoot that, or I can deal with this pillbox over here. I've got options. We're okay. Starting my shooting phase, and the Volkite Culven team is going to open up into the Pyroclasts. Yep. Now, it is -1 to hurt them because being born of fire, they don't
I'm a
care
salamander.
for it. But it's still 50 shots.
3s and 3s.
Thank you, Martin, as requested. Oh my God! These Death Guard, they know I don't own them.
I was thinking I didn't have enough dice, but now I'm not so sure.
I promise. The Death Guard, they know I don't own them, so they're not too fussed.
Fighting against his masters.
Are you happy with that one there?
Yes, I'm happy with that.
Thank you. And there's another 2.
I think that's it.
Lovely. And then 3s to wound again.
Yes.
I must admit, I actually more hate 10-man Volkite teams than 10-man Las Cannon teams.
Just because they're
for
so
this reason.
Just need bigger hands, Ed.
I just do need big hands. I just need to grow compared to you two.
Yeah.
Are you happy with that, or do you want me to re-roll?
I'm happy with that.
Thank you. So 3s would be 2s, but Salamander rules because they're the most broken legion. Everyone knows.
Yes, oh yes.
Everyone knows.
You know,
Everybody
them
knows.
downtrodden legions like Imperial Fist, they need to really be buffed.
Badger loves mashed
I'd be happy
potato.
with that.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4, 6. 26, sir.
26.
I now have enough dice. I have 26 2 plus armor saves to make. Bye-bye, Pyroclasts. I failed 3 armor saves. That's a Pyroclast and a half.
And then deflagging.
Yes. Still winning on 3.
Clear the dice.
That's all right.
In the tray.
In the tray to count.
Professionalism, Edward.
3 more.
3 more armor saves. And that's 2 dead Pyroclasts.
Hey.
Not to be outdone by the 10-man Volkite team, the 20-man tactical squad is opening up with their bolters, all getting to fury because they're Death Guard, into the Pyroclast. And it's worked out as 47 shots with the ones in rapid and ones out of rapid.
Just shy of
Just
Volkite.
shy of the Volkite numbers. Anyway, 47 hitting on 3s.
Yep.
And
wounding on 4s.
And wounding on 4s. Thank you. I will be as quick as I can. Those people at home. Random thoughts of the day. Do, 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 do. There's another one. There's a one that'll do. Bodger, a bodger. Right. La, 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 la. Now, wounding on 4s.
Yes.
Tambourines. Drop dice. I'm making it look so smooth and easy.
Yes.
1, 2,
Professionalism.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 wounds.
16 armor saves on the Pyroclast. 2 plus. Oh. Just take a
One wound. Oh, dear God. You made me roll all that for one wound, Martin. Leviathan here is now shooting into those Pyroclasts as well. And he's got the nipple flamers, which will go for 3 and 3. However,
I am going to evade this because of all the melter that you've yet to throw my way as well.
Excellent. These get hot because there's a special Death Guard one. They both fire. 6 hits. They are Fleshbane 2, however, because they're Flamer, they're -1 to wound against your special Salamanders, Best Legion.
Yes.
And, most broken Legion, not Best Legion.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So 4 wounds.
2 of armor save. Oh, pass on.
Lovely. Then I will fire my Phosphex, and again, forgive the Night Lord template, but I will be firing dead center there.
It's almost like you're a Legion, isn't it?
It's almost like that's my Legion. So for a direct hit, wounding on...
4s, but it's only poison 3 plus.
Correct. Does it count for your Legion rules as well?
We'll say no. 3 plus.
3.
3 5-up evades.
You do.
Which I pass, so it will kill one.
So I've melted the guy on 1 wound, and then I finally have 5 melter from his Cyclonic and from his hand. Hitting on 2s, because it's not dark, and wounding on 3s, because of Sully rules, and then they will get a 5-up invuln as well as their evade against this. So 4, but these will instantly kill things.
So 4 5-ups followed by evades. So, 5-up evade.
No! Bastard.
Yeah, Salamander's broken.
But Salamanders, most broken Legion. My Contemptor over here is now going to put his las cannon into there, remembering he's got a flamer in his hand, so I can't actually hurt this tank. So it's just the las cannons hitting on 2s. That's one hit.
That's good for me so far.
5 to glance, 6 to pen. That's
that's not so good.
And that again to explode the thing. No! So
Just
that's
stunned.
4 stunned. Takes a hull point, so I will be moving in there to punt the thing later. Second Leviathan now is going to open up into the Venator to try and remove it from the board, because it flinging las cannon shots is annoying.
Yes, because its neutrino blaster is so dangerous to you.
That I'm not scared of. Anyway, 2s to hit with my storm cannons.
Not twin linked, so
Not twin linked. And then it's strength 7, so 6s will
auto pen
will
and 5s
glance,
will
but then
auto
auto pen because of the rending, and then 5s need Sunder Madness. Right. So
I think it might be dead, yeah.
auto pen. Oh, so we don't even need to roll any extra dice, but I would. So they're all at least glances. Then I'd get Sunder. Oh look,
Yeah.
It just doesn't.
I don't think I can roll that many
all
sixes.
Of those, that's a glance. So that would be a combined total of 6 pens and a glance.
I don't think I could roll that many 6s, but I'll give it a shot.
Oh, go.
So for the glance? No, we're not off to a fantastic...
This is cover
Yes,
saves, if anyone's interested.
Now the next 5. Oh, look at that, it's dead.
Yay! Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Fernando.
Plasma team now are opening up into Vulcan to start scratching his Nocturne Forged armour.
Yes.
I am in rapid fire range for everyone, I believe. I didn't actually measure it. Yes, I am.
Live measuring. folks.
Live measuring. I'm good at this.
Nothing but professional.
So gets hot. So for the first man, the closest man gets hot once, and I'll just do his armor save now. He lives and hits once. The man closest to the building hits twice. The next man hits twice, and the final man misses once, but no gets hot. So
You are now winning on 3s.
winning on
Fours
threes
are breaching.
again. Strength 7, but Salamander most broken legion. So that's 1, 2 breach, and 3 armor.
3 armor, just going to go onto the fire drakes. And that is all there. And then I'm going to do the 2 invuns on the Praetor. I take a wound. I'm down to 3 wounds.
Tactical squad in the middle of the board here is now going to open up onto the pyroclasts over here. Only a couple of them are in rapid range, the rest aren't. However, Death Guard!
Broken.
Fury rules wherever you stand, so a bajillion shots hitting on 3s. I really don't like using small dice, I must say. I am sizest against dice. Mainly because my stupid hands can't pick them up. And then wounding on 4s because your most broken region rules don't work against
actual
bolters.
bolters.
Actual
I'm
bolters.
not an iron hand.
Not an iron hand, yeah, true. Hadn't thought about that, but you're absolutely right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 armor saves.
7 armor saves. It's 2 plus armor saves.
I can't pick up all these dice.
Get bigger hands, Ed.
Sorry.
Oh, it does kill a pyroclast.
Hey, worth it, worth it. Las Cannon team now attempting to shoot into the Kratos, tempting to shoot into Vulcan. However, playing the game, if I get rid of the Pyroclast squad, it means Typhon can start working his way to home field base of the Salamanders over here. And,
Coward.
It's not cowardly, it's tactics.
Typical Death Guard coward.
So that's what we're going for. So 9 shots, because obviously
Evade.
one of them got killed. Oh, yes, sorry, and the Pyroclasts are evading. 3s to hit.
Off to a great start there,
I like it. I like it. 2s to hurt you where it matters. Oh dear. 4.
Oh,
4, 5
5
ups.
ups.
See if I can repeat before.
3
lose 3
dead.
pyroclasts.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Ignore everything I just said about not fighting the Pyroclast. Now, with the Salamanders having used both their reactions, I am now going to use Typhon and friends to shoot the Pyroclast before it.
And only because you outnumber me now, so you're less scared to go in.
Yeah, so I'm not taking 4 melter guns to the face. Anyway, the flamer, so the guy at the back can't shoot his flamer. He will get 2, Typhon will get 2, and this close man will get 2, and then also they have their special grenade, assault grenades as well. Do I get hot with my flamers? So Typhon's doesn't, and is it Typhon or Typhus? Typhon.
Typhon.
He becomes Typhus. And the other 2 gentlemen, that's a cocked one is not getting hot, so he's not shooting. And then armor save, he's fine. So only 1 shooting.
So it's still 4
So
hits.
4 hits. Was it 4?
yeah.
Yep,
Two,
because-
1, 6.
So would be wounding on 2s because of Typhon's Warlord rules and Poison 3, but because the Salamanders, the most broken legion, it goes to 3 ups.
Yeah, it didn't really help us out though, because you rolled a 1.
I did. And then
So
you get
3 2-ups, or 5.
fine. And now I have my assault
Salamanders
grenades, but Typhon doesn't have this, but the other 2 guys do. 4 shots each, hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 2s. Then back to 3s because of Salamanders.
You are 4 dice short for 3 guys because assault 4.
I said Typhon doesn't have it.
Yeah, you got 3 grave wardens. You've only rolled 8.
Oh, nice. I get another 4. Thank
Yes.
you, Martin.
Gets another shot.
He gets another shot. 3s and 3s. 1 more. Way!
It's enough.
5.
Yeah, 4 ones
Thank
coming
you,
up.
Martin.
No, hey! Down to 1.
Yay! At the end of the Death Guard, shooting, it's morale checks. The champion left on 1 wound over here.
Yeah, leadership 9. He stays on a 6.
Lovely. And over here, we've got some Pyroclasts.
And the warden is leadership 9, so hopefully stay there as well. They run away!
What?
Double 6.
How far do they run?
Oh, double 6. They're 3 inches away.
Fair enough, fair enough. Into the assault phase, and Typhon is charging into the Salamanders champion.
Champion,
It
yes.
is a 6-inch charge.
Please fail, please fail, please fail.
They make it.
Just.
Lovely. And in other news, my Leviathan here is going to chase the fleeing Pyroclasts. It's a 7-inch charge. Do I succeed? He does. Do they pass
And I
their
need to pass
leadership?
some morale.
Oh, insane courage!
Where was that before?
It's on!
Like
Now
Donkey
I need
Kong.
a morale check, a dangerous terrain for hitting into my own prospects. He's fine. Also charging is my Contemptor into this Land Raider here.
By Land Raider.
And it gets in
easy.
very easily. Clank. Starting off with what everyone wants to see, which
think I might
is
be in trouble
the
here.
levy into the Pyroclasts. I get 2 Hammer of Wraths, so wounding on 2s in the trait count. That is 2 armor saves.
And 2 hours. Oh, both fine.
Love it. And then I get to swing with my 5 attacks on the charge.
Ooh.
Hitting on 3s, because I'm much more better than you.
Ooh,
I only
hit
hit
twice. I just need to roll 1.
And
Double
then
1,
I
Ed. Double 1.
cut people's faces off on
There,
2s.
there. Yeah.
I do chop them down. And I assume
You just kill them.
Contemptor now fighting into the Land Raider. He gets 4 attacks on the charge. He's hitting on 2s because it's only weapon skill 1.
Yep. And he still manages to miss.
And then he needs 5s to glance because it's armor 14 and he's strength 9. I do nothing!
Typical Death Guard.
Into the combat between the Grave Wardens, Typhon, and a Salamanders champion. Now, the champion has to issue a challenge.
Which I will be issuing because I have to.
Yeah, and for rule of cool, Typhon will be accepting. I could accept it with the Chem Master of the Grave Wardens,
But he's being
that's
generous.
Not fun. That's not fun.
He's been kicking me so hard so far, I thought it'd be nice.
Yeah. So how Typhon, however, will do his psychic power, which gives him +1 attack, +1 weapon skill and plus D3 attacks if
Please
it's successful. It is successful.
Uh-oh.
So he gets +1 attack,
That
+1 weapon skill and +3 attacks.
I think I might be dead yet.
He is going at initiative 5. I will swing my attacks. So he has 4 base. He then gets +3 for the psychic power, +1 for the charge.
You sound quite excited to hear
His
it.
weapon skill set. I think Typhon's great.
You've gone giddy.
He's hitting on 3s.
Yes.
Is he mastercrafted? He is not mastercrafted.
So that's 4 hits.
So 4 hits. And he is Fleshbane. So he's Wounded God 2s. And he gets to re-roll.
Oh, of course.
Because of his own Comes the Reaper Warlord is anyone, and he is anyone, within Fleshbane. I'm reading. Gets to re-roll Fleshbane wounds. So 2s, re-rolling.
don't even have to
need
do that.
re-roll. He's AP 2 and he's strength 6, but he's got rag grenades. So all of these are instant death. I don't care about you've only got 1 wound. This is cool.
Yes.
Die.
Watch this, 4 5s.
Don't you dare.
But I do get to attack back with my
that's
power
not how it
blade.
works.
It is how it works.
No,
yeah.
it's not. Don't ruin this for me, Martin.
Yeah. So I'm hit on 5s with 4 attacks.
Don't ruin this for me,
I do have a
Martin.
mastercrafted paragon
No.
blade.
No.
Hit on 5s. There's 1 hit with mastercrafted.
Don't do this to me.
Only the 1 hit.
I'm team
Needing
4.
the 3's a wound.
3 wounds. 6 is.
I would
murderous.
love a 6 right now.
Don't you dare.
Oh, no, I don't even do anything. Victory to
Colours
Typhon.
Typhon! End of Death Guard turn 2, and great success was had.
Not by the Contemptor.
Not by the Contemptor on this flank, admittedly. However, I've moved my Leviathan over. He passed his dangerous terrain, and he is heading to clear the Salamanders from this side of the board entirely, securing this flank and more importantly, this objective. Wonderful. Over here in the middle, Vulcan is still sort of out the game. Like, he's a lot of points, and he's not actually done anything. This is grand. I've hold this objective. I hold this objective over here, scoring me 2 objectives and more than the Salamanders. So that's 3 objectives, putting me on 5 versus 4 currently. So I'm back in the lead, cool and groovy. And
Not
over
for
here,
long.
Typhon, not for long. Typhon has successfully decapitated a lapdog of the Emperor and has moved on. And we may be staring down the barrel of quite a lot of las cannons. However,
It is by dice rolling.
we're heading towards the nasty pasty Sally background, and no, we're good.
Salamanders turn 2 movement. Due to Ed's good shooting, it's been quite easy for me to do. The Land Raider on the left-hand flank there has backed up to get out of combat with the Dreadnought and the Leviathan bearing down on him. Vulcan has moved up. He's looking to wipe out a tactical squad holding a objective there. And I've decided to split the Praetor from that unit. He's going to go and try and deal with the 4-man plasma team that has left there. I have also backed away with the Land Raider on the right-hand flank just to get a bit of distance between him and Typhon, since Ed can't move because he's a Death Guard.
Nope.
So, yeah.
No movement reactions there.
No movement reactions there, so moving on to Salamanders shooting. Kicking off the Salamander shooting phase, the tactical squad is eyeing up Typhon. I could shoot him with the las cannons first, but I want to try and get maybe one Grave Warden off if I'm very lucky.
You want to get my Grave Wardens off?
Yes.
Interesting
Yes. Interesting phrasing,
Interesting
yes.
technique of the Salamanders here.
Yes. Tickle time. 13 shots with Fury of the Legion, hitting on 3s. That's 10 hits.
It's easier for you.
Yeah, because I'm, not as broken as the Death Guard. Can't walk in Fury. And in Force to Wound, that is 7 armor saves.
Ooh. 7. 2 ups, tanking, not tanking, sorry, on the normal Grave Wardens. That's 1 wound on a Grave Warden.
Well, nearly that. I took a wound, I'll take that.
They have shrouded 6 up. Hey!
Took it away from me.
They legit do.
After Ed just mysteriously remembering rules.
Oh, yeah, convenient.
He's actually playing the role.
Conveniently.
Yes. About time we learned the army's using. The Land Raider is now going to shoot now, and I believe Ed is evading.
I'm going to legitimately evade this time. They do have a 6-up evade,
Yes.
6-up shrouded, but I'm going to use the reaction shroud to give them 5-up. I'm not cheating. They do have 6-up.
So the las cannons are going in first. The non-twin linked, in the trait account for 2 hits. The twin linked one in the centre that will hit, and then the multi-melter all hit.
Oh dear.
Wounding on 2s.
Yes, sir.
That is just the 3 wounds.
3 wounds. So 4-up Califracti save. And
2
followed
failed.
by the 5-up evade save. So
2
dead. 2 Grave Wardens dead, leaving me with the Chem Master only.
The Land Raider is now going to shoot at the tactical squad, even though he's got 2 very big threats right in front of him. He's a troops choice, so I want to try and see if I can make him run away and not claim the objective for a turn.
Fair.
So the 4 twin link las cannons hitting on 3s for 2 hits. The twin link las cannon hits, and the multi melter, so just within range, hits.
That's a lot of shots. Ooh.
Killing on 2s.
Killing on 2s.
For 2.
Oh,
Not enough.
Sad panda.
The Kratos is now going to open fire. I was going to shoot the tactical squad, but then I realised Ted would just take them from the front and increase my charge range.
Yes, I will.
So since he's used his reaction, I am going to open fire onto the las cannon team.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were very much
I
made.
forgot about this bit.
So it will be everything except for the right-hand las cannon, Caliver, and the multi-melter, because the multi-melter is not in range and the other ones are not in line of sight. I will start with the left-hand las cannon at the heavy weapons team. Naturally misses.
Yay!
The Caliver hitting on 3s for 3 hits, and is strength 6, so winning on 2s for 3 wounds.
3 armor saves of 3 up. They're all fine.
All fine, typical. And the auto cannon will try and hit. No, double 1 again. Oh. And the Magna Melter cannon for 3 hits. And
That
strength 8
would have been really useful.
Yeah, it would have been for that 1 miss, yes. That is 2 cover saves, don't you dare.
5-up cover saves.
In the tree, that's at least 1 dead.
That's 1 dead.
Just 1 dead. I'm slowly chipping away at them. The multi-melter, the right-hand caliber, and las cannon are now going to go into the plasma team.
Oh dear.
Yes. So the multi-melter hitting on 3s, hits, and 2s.
No!
Naturally.
Oh,
The Kratos has not done much work for me. The las cannon hits. Let's see if I can roll a 1 again. No!
Yay.
And then the Caliver hitting on 3s for 1 hit and 2s to wound for 1 armor save.
Save.
Loves it.
But killed enough to cause a panic check.
Yeah, 400 points to kill on Marine. Vulcan is now going to shoot at the tactical squad with his pistol. I am electing to put that shot onto the apothecary because I very much
all
want
of
to
it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna focus on the apothecary.
Fair enough. Well, we'll see how you roll.
Yeah. So hitting on 2s, which I hit, and it'll be D6 hits on this apothecary because a Primax a precision shot.
You can split them if you want to put. You can split.
I could, but I really want to.
You going all 4
I'm
on the
going all
apothecary, so
for it
again,
because I don't trust your dice
Primarch's
rolls.
assigned to their hits, so he has to declare.
And winning on 2s, it's strength 7, AP 2. That is 4 up, feel no pain.
Because I'm on an objective.
If you make these, Edward.
Oh, it's Edward now, is it? Oh, it was
I
close.
am very happy I
But my
decided
apothecary is dead.
that. Very much dead.
Very much dead. At the end of Salamander's shooting, I have some morale. So, Typhon and friends.
Run away, run away,
Leadership
run away.
10,
No,
they do
stay.
run. And the Plasma Squad, which cruelly lost a man to the vicious Kratos. Leadership 8 with the Sergeant, they also hold.
Salamanders in the charge phase. I've got 2 to do. Vulcan has got a 7-inch charge to make at the tactical squad. No shock there. And then I've got a 7-inch charge to make with the Praetor over there. Praetor going in first, he has a 7-inch charge to make. Really hope I'd like to wipe out that squad. 7-inch to make, and he doesn't. He goes 2 inches forward.
Overwatch coming from the tactical squad, and it's 53 shots combined.
I may have made a mistake, yeah.
Death Guard are crazy. I mean, this would be from anyone. But in the traits count, 3 to hits. We'll come back with how many that is. 21 hits, and 4s to wound for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 2-up armor saves. 16 2-up armor saves.
16 2-up armor saves. How many fire drakes are you about to kill here?
None. Shit.
in the trait account.
Oh, you bastard! You made me roll all those dice.
And I'm probably about to fail my charge now. Vulcan now is going to try and make a 7-inch charge. I'd really like to after not taking any casualties whatsoever. He makes it with a 9!
As the Salamanders charge into me, I actually have toxin bombs. So for every model in the unit, they must roll a d6. Not a 1, it's a wound.
Nothing.
Oh, poor toxin.
Take your 10-point upgrade elsewhere. Vulcan's made it in. He is going to swing first at initiative 5. He has 7 attacks on the charge, and there's been no challenges issued, so it's just going to go straight into the into this squad. Hitting on 3s, and he has got Master Crafted. Oh, that's cocked.
No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Oh, well.
It was fine, it was a hit.
Okay, well, that's it. And Master Crafted. So he's only hit 4 times.
Where would you like to assign them?
Well, just on the squad.
No, fine. Right, you can just...
Yep. That is 4
killed
dead
4
tactical.
dead. Yeah, cool. Death Guard now fighting at initiative step 4. I've piled in. My Sergeant isn't in contact with multiple with his power size, so he only gets 2 attacks. I'm hitting on 5s because the Drakes are better than I am. So he hits once. It's strength 5. So he does wound at AP 2.
So that's 1 armor save. Hey, takes a wound on a fire drake.
And then 8 attacks from the Marines in combat with 5 attacks and wounding on 4s because I'm fighting Marines.
And will you kill a fire drake? No.
No. And now all their initiative 1 weapons are going to batter me. Quick caveat, my scythe is AP 3, rending 6 up, but it rolled a 1, so I still wounded the fire drake. Don't shout at me in the comments.
Initiative step 1 now. The Fire Master is swinging first because even though he's weapon skill 5, he does have Master Crafted. And because of special rules, I'm hitting on 3s but re-rolling 1s because of Forge Craft of Nocturne. So 4 attacks from the Fire Master, re-rolling 1s. So that is still 3 hits. And then I have 12 attacks from the Fire Drakes, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. And
It's gonna hurt.
yep.
It's yes.
So that's all of those hit and killing on 2s.
It's going to be a deep breath as this goes in.
Yeah, that apothecary kill really would have helped you here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. So that is 11 dead tactical marines.
Oh, to add to the 4 Vulcan killed. Right.
So after 700 points of models, managed to kill 200 points of tactical marines. I have consolidated with Vulcan. I was tempted to go hunt down the last cannon team, but then I realised if I did, I'd pull them out of position for Ed possibly getting on the objective at the very end and scoring that extra 5 VP. Woo! So Vulcan is going there to make sure that doesn't happen. I have some It Will Not Die rules, 6-ups on the Land Raiders and the Praetor, and a 5-up on the Fire Drake. Starting with the right-hand Land Raider on a 6+, does not get a whole point back.
Nope.
The Fire Drake, since you're there, Ian,
Okay.
on a 5+, he does not get it.
No.
The Praetor on a 6+, he might.
On a 6+.
Nope. And then finally on the Land Raider, really helping me with this special rule, isn't it? Hey, he's up to 4. Put that back up. Salamander's turn 2 wrap up. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I've managed to wipe out one of Ted's scoring units, so means that he's no longer scoring more objectives than me. Speaking of which, my tactical squad still holds their objective on the back line, score me 1 additional VP. I've pretty much given up on the right-hand flank that I had because
Have you? Good.
I've only got a Land Raider there and a lot of Dreadnoughts staring him down, so he's not long for the world. But
then
Vulcan,
my left flank's looking a bit dodgy, isn't it?
yeah, so it swings and roundabouts, isn't it?
Death Guard turn 3, and things are a bit weird. So, Typhon went forward because the tactical squad were about here, but they have reacted and moved backwards, meaning Typhon can't even attempt a charge against them, and he's looking a bit vulnerable as a warlord.
Yes,
My last cannon squad has multiple choices. I can either shoot the Land Raider, the Kratos, or I can start working on Vulcan. My plasma squad stayed still because I'm planning on removing one problem from my head. Rifleman Levy has moved around his maximum distance and he can get some shots into the Kratos, and if I can start glancing that thing, that might solve some problems. Over here, we've done a little bit of a trade, so the Melter Levy has gone hunting and the Contemptor that completely failed in its duty to kill that Land Raider has moved off. Over here, the Volkite team that is no longer in the game effectively has just started moving. And over here, I have played Gamey of the Gaminess.
That's what we agreed on.
So I've conga lined. I am still holding this objective. However, I'm making my way to what will be the end game objective, so that in last turn I can just sort of charge Leroy Jenkins onto that objective. And as long as there's not a big scary Vulcan, I might actually be able to hold it. Starting my turn 3 shooting, the Leviathan here with his melters is going into this Land Raider. All of them are in Melter Bane range, so I am not differentiating, so sorry. All of them hit on 2s, lovely, that's 4 hits. Now I need 6s to glance and 7s to pen. First one is a pen. Second one is a pen. Third one is a nothing. And fourth one is a pen, so that's 3 hull points. If it hadn't have healed at the end of last turn, it would be dead.
But
5s and 6s to blow it up. It doesn't blow up. It immobilizes 3 times.
So that's 5 hull points.
But that does, yes, because you do an immobilize. If it gets immobilized again, it's more hull points. So it does actually kill it.
it doesn't explode.
That was weird. The Contemptor with the last cannons now is trying to replicate great success
Evade.
by shooting the Kratos.
Oh, but he's evading.
He's evading. First reaction baited. Excellent. Hitting on 2s. Excellent. Side armor 14 and no flesh shield. So 5s and 6s with Sunder. Do I risk it? Yes. For one penetrating hit. The evade roll. Fail. 1-6. 1-6. 1-6. No! It's a weapon destroy.
Oh, I think I'll just take a last cut.
The Rifleman Levy now is going to shoot into the Kratos.
Squeaky bum time.
It is a bit obscured, so we'll get a 6-up cover save. But I am hitting on 2s. Lovely. Oh, full. Almost full house. Nice one. Now, it will be 5s and 6s with Sunder, but it gets a bit weird because of all the rendings. Yeah. Bear with us. So, first off, I'll hunt for the 5s and 6s. So there's 3 5s. Then I will Sunder.
Yeah.
So again, looking for 5s and 6s. That gets me 2 more 6s. Right, now.
Okay.
So that's strength 13.
These are effective strength 13. So 1s and 2s are glances, 3s and 4s are pens. So that is 1 glance, 1 pen. These are effective strength 12. So 1s and 2s are nothing, 3s and 4s are glance. So nothing, nothing, and a pen. So 2 pens and a glance. We got there.
So cover saves.
Yep, we're going to do the glancing one first on a 6. Yes.
Whoa.
And then the 2 pens. Come on, double 6, double 6, double 6. No, 2
What
penetrating
do the
hits.
pens do? They
Immobilize.
immobilize and shake. It ignores the shake. Plasma Squad now shooting into the Lone Praetor. Starting there, then there, then there for the gets hots. Hitting on 3s, but 1s get hot. That's double get hot. The first man kills himself. Well
Excellent
done.
start for me.
Good. Second man hits 1s, gets hot. Is he committing suicide? He's not.
So I'm going to make my job easier
The
here.
last lad hits 1s.
Only 2 hits.
3s to wound, 4s breach. That's 1 breaching hit.
And a 3+ inburn.
Hey! That was disappointing. On to my last cannon team. Now, decisions needed to be made. Do I shoot Vulcan and friends? Do I shoot the Kratos? Or do I shoot the Land Raider? I have chosen the Land Raider. And here is my thinking why.
He's a coward.
It's got las cannons. That's a warlord. He's worth kill points. I don't want him to die. Also, if he's alive, he has the potential for getting over here. With this now immobilized, I am protected by this bunker, so it can't actually... Oh, it's going to struggle to try and kill Typhon. And over here, yeah, I might kill a couple of fire drakes, but really, does that make a difference? No. So here is where I can make a difference to my game. That's what we're doing.
So,
8 shots, hitting on 3s. And, come on.
We should have evaded now.
5s to glance, 6s to pen. That's 1 glance, 1 pen. So it's dead. 2
Does it explode?
And a
Please
pen.
explode.
Does it explode? Yes! Oh, bugger.
How big does it explode?
How big the explosion is 2 inches. Is that enough to
That's not
hit?
going to be enough.
Is it enough?
Ah, boo.
Morale check for the plasma team that killed their own man, because it's whenever you lose 25% of your squad in a phase, they hold. Typhon is now going to shoot at the tactical squad in the
Who
back
will be
here.
returning fire.
Returning fire. So, Typhon has a Psychic Blast template, really, so that's going to go, but he has to pass a Psychic test to get it off. Leadership 10, he passes. So I will target that lovely nice blob there.
I would love a
healthy
massive scatter
7.
right now.
Do I scatter? I do scatter 4 inches, so let's have a look and see where I go. Boom. 4 inches, hits me 4.
Yep.
4. It's Fleshbane 2 up. So I wound on 2s, but it's only AP4, so we'll get full armour and full feel no pain for 3.
For 3 armor saves of 3+, followed by a 6+ feel no pain for the objective. Nope, so 1 marine dies.
And pinning.
Oh yeah, pinning. I am stubborn 8. Not that. Ooh, just made it. Yeah.
And then the Grave Warden with me also has his assault grenade. I'm firing the toxins, hitting on 3s, and Fleshbane 2 up. Poison 2 up because of Typhon's rules. Want me to reroll that one?
Yes, it's very much cocked.
Ooh, in the tray. 1 wound.
We got there eventually. Yeah.
Now
I
you're
return
return fire.
25 shots coming in from the tactical squad and the return fire against Typhon. Hopefully can do a couple of wounds here. Hitting on 3s. Ooh. I've managed to cock that somehow, so I'll reroll that. And a hit. And that was cocked as well. We're very good at cocking dice.
We are, very well.
dice
in a
roll as
flat
well.
area, yeah. And then wounding on 3 and 4s, not 3s, what am I doing?
If only.
If only, yeah. And wounding on 4s, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 armor saves.
These will go on the Grave Warden first, but then obviously spill to Typhon. The Grave Warden dies, and Typhon takes 1 wound. Oh dear, that was a very poor
Do you not have your 6 up shroud?
effort. Oh yes, 6 up shrouding. So the 2 wound. No, he died, and then Typhon. No. End of Death Guard turn 3. And pretty successful. I scored 1 more VP, putting me on to 6. However, that is my last scoring unit, so I'm going to have to be very careful with it. The Salamanders are very thin on the ground. They've got this horrible Death Star, which I'm going to have to avoid like the plague, an immobilized Kratos, and this tack squad, which I need to deal with. But now Typhon is looking a bit weak, but at the same time, I've seen 3 wound Terminators do work. So, and again, the Sallies are down to 1 scoring unit as well. So, yeah, as long as I can hold Vulcan not doing anything, I'm good.
Salamander's turn 3 movement and is being very quick as only Vulcan has moved with the Fire Drakes. The Praetor has rejoined the squad and I've just started moving through the cover to maybe see if I can try and kill a troop choice on the other side, stop them from scoring some VP in the next turn or two. The tactical squad is staying still because they're going to fury Typhon. And Kratos has stayed still because you immobilized it.
Yeah. See, look, I immobilized.
Oh, look at you, how professional. Could have done that before.
I could have done, I forgot.
Yeah. Start of Salamander's shooting phase. The Kratos, in its continued effort of plinking away at the heavy weapon team, is going to fire everything that can see it into there.
Return fire.
Dun, dun, dun.
What a shock.
10-man last cannon team of Metanus.
So, starting off with the Volkite Caliber, hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 2s for 1 armor saver.
I changed the habit of a lifetime.
Oh, what a surprise. And then the autocannon,
You're so bitter.
1 hit. I can finally get that
my
twin link.
God.
Twin link.
2's a wound. That is a wound.
Armor. Yay.
Oh, I loves it. And then the Magna Cannon, 4 shots, hitting on 3 twin links. Twin links.
Oh.
Hey, it helped. There.
So I've got 3 hits because that was.
It was, yeah.
And then 2's a wound. 2 wounds.
2, 5 up cover saves. That's.
Hey, I killed 2 this turn.
Most
rather than
effective.
The return fire from my last cannon team. There's 8 of them firing back.
By Kratos.
Into the Kratos. Hitting on 3s. They mean it this time. Wounding on 6s because it's flare shielded. But I have Sunder. That is nothing.
What's
But Sunder, you just.
If only I was a Night Lord, that would have all been glances because of
But
that
you're
number.
not.
Well, this wasn't out. Anyway, I'm chuntering. Nothing! Oh, the flare shield has helped you.
Yes.
Curses.
That 50-point upgrade.
Yeah, well, it has.
Yeah.
The right hand last cannon is now going into the Leviathan. Hitting on 3s. See if I can hit. No.
Oh, well.
The Caliber, 3 shots. I'm wounded on looking, hitting on 3s. 1 hit. This Kratos has done so well for me. Wounding on 6s. No. And then the multi-melter. Hitting on 3s. Twin
Oh,
links.
my God.
No. Destined to
well.
miss. The Salamanders are now Fury of the Legion Typhon, who is all by himself.
Uh-oh.
Yep, hopefully.
No, this won't bring down such a legend of...
You will die to
Destruction.
bolter fire.
No.
So, 22 shots, hitting on 3s.
Well, that's a lot.
I'm getting more dice out of my pocket.
Wounding on 4s. Oh, come on, Salamanders, do it. Glory for those. Glory.
Glory for the glory. How? How? That's...
So that's a cock there and a cock there. So that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 armor saves.
This will be fine.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you get shrouded? For
I
this
do
one?
get a 6-up shrouded.
Was that just a crew wardens? or-
No, he does have it on his own. He suffers 1 armor failure and then a 6-up shroud. No, he
Nah.
takes another wound. He is down to 2.
Slowly but surely.
Chip damage.
Salamander charge phase is the Fire Drakes for Vulcan, going into just 2 Plasma Marines.
Overwatch!
Yeah, that's fair. Just in case people are wondering, I didn't shoot because I want to try and use these to slingshot a bit further forward with the Fire Drakes.
Okay.
So I'll let you do your Overwatch first, Ed.
I kind of want them to die from this. First man hits twice. Second man hits once. Majority toughness
3s and
is 4s. 4, but Salamander, most broken legion. So that is 2 breach.
And that'll be 2 invuln saves on the Fire Drakes. Oh, the one Fire
is
Drake
dead.
dies.
Yay!
And then I have a charge of...
Enough.
Oh, yeah.
Enough. Vulcan is going first with 7 attacks. Surely Vulcan can do it. Hitting on 3s.
Don't call me Shirley.
And Mastercrafted.
Would you like to
Full
assign the
house of
wounds
seven.
anywhere?
I would just put them on the squad. And 2's to kill.
Oh, look. In a shocking twist.
oh, I know,
he
that
failed.
was cocked,
He
that was
failed.
cocked.
He failed to kill one
That's
guy.
6 strength, 10 AP1 instant death hits.
They lose. They lose that fight.
Consolidation of that extremely hard fought battle. Vulcan has moved 4 inches further.
I'm feeling the contempt for my legion.
Just a bit of content, yes. Moved a bit further forward. It's turn 3. I can hopefully get in there and get rid of another scoring unit to stop you from getting more VP. Salamanders wrap up. Obviously not a lot happened, but I think I'm doing the right way to go about getting points. I've managed to get another wound off Typhon. He's getting closer. Hopefully I can get him and get Warlord. And Vulcan has now moved in the middle. He's got that threat bubble of, does he try and go for the 5 VP? But then he's going to just smash over and kill them. So I feel like I'm still in the game, but it's going to be extremely close.
Death Guard turn 4. And the squad that I had sent to go and get the centre objective has given up and they've backed off.
For no reason.
For no reason.
I don't know why you would have ran away.
So they've gone there 7 inches. I can't run with the reaping. So they've gone backwards and I'm just going to hold this objective at the back. My Volkite team has stayed still because they have got line of sight onto Vulcan. They're just going to hammer him down. Over here, my Leviathan has returned from Kill the Land Raider mission. He passed his dangerous terrain, but he is also heading back to provide fire support. Contemptor moved, and he is aiming at putting shots downrange at either the Kratos, if it survives being shot by the rifle levy, or he's going to start putting shots into the tactical marines at the back. Las Cannon team are going to make a decision as to what they kill, but I'm probably going to ignore Vulcan and start killing this, because then that'll stop the Sally's scoring points. And Typhon moved over the terrain, so he got to move a massive 4 inches, but it keeps him protected from the multi-melter over here, and he has started shuffling towards this tactical squad that's causing him a lot of hassle, actually. Starting the shooting phase of the Death Guard, my Rifleman Leviathan is going to shoot into the Kratos, and the Kratos has declared
It's going to return fire.
because it has the Decurion
Defensor Locust.
Defensor,
Yeah.
so it gets to fire its main weapon and the Volkite's back at me, and the defensive, which will be the Multi-Melter. I
Yes.
dislike these things. Mine firing first, though, hitting on 2s. That is a lovely, almost full house. Are you happy with that one?
I'm happy with that one, yes.
Thank you, sir. And once again, it's the weird 5s and 6s with Sunder Shenaniganry.
Full of shenanigans.
So, 5s and no 6s, but Sunder. So the 5s
still
are the
survive.
and that's a 6, that's a 6. So, again, so the 1s and 2s are auto glances, so it will get a 6-up cover from those. So 1 pen, 1 glance.
Yep.
These need to be 3s and 4s, so that is a glance and a pen.
Yeah.
So that is 2 glances, 2 pens.
2 glances, 2
6-up
pens.
cover because of the building.
So, glances. Nope, he is dead.
And I can't blow him up because it's not a low AP weapon. So the Kratos is down, but it will get to return fire.
The Kratos in its dying throes is shooting into the Leviathan. It's going to start off with its Volkite. It's not really going to do anything.
You believe.
You need the faith.
I need a faith of a 6. No, that's because I
because you
didn't
lack
believe.
I find your lack of
The
faith
Magna Cannon hitting on
Word
3s.
bearers too much as well.
Get that scum out of here. Hitting on 3s. I am within armor bane for the main gun. Now I hit with everything.
There you go.
And strength 8, toughness is 8, so 4s were through shred.
Well,
With effective
Armor
shred.
bane.
It's armor bane,
Effective
but it's
shred.
effectively
Yeah,
shred
effective.
against shred notes. So that is
Ooh.
4 invulns there.
which I pass 1, so it takes 3 wounds.
And then the multi-melter. Twin linked. No, but
3
take
wounds.
3 wounds, and it has unfortunately fallen.
Contemptor now is going to fling some las cannon shots into this Salamander tactical squad at the back here.
Gonna fail it.
2s to hit. That's 2 hits. 2s to wound. That is 1 wound.
And a 5-up cover save.
Oh! It's big. Las Cannon team up in the tower is going to shoot also into the tactical squad, and the Salamanders are
Evading.
evading.
5s
6
and
of them
5.
left, so 3s to hit and 2s to wound. For only 2, we get a
So-
5-up cover and a 5-up evade.
5-up cover. Oh, and then a 5-up evade.
Oh.
In the trait account. Oh,
Only one goes
tactical marine.
down. Typhon now is going to burn his attacks. He's going to send his psychic toxic barrage over here.
I would love for you to fail this and perils.
I wouldn't be doing this, but the Sallies suspend their reactions, so I'm feeling very safe. But yeah, if I perils this and kill myself, his psychic test goes off. So I will send it, we'll go on his head for a very happy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I am successful, which I am, 7. So it is Flesh Bane, so it's wounding on 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2s. And that would be a lovely 6 armour and feel no pain because you're on the objective.
Yes, now don't be gamey and take it on the artificer.
You do you, sir. You do you.
No, I'll stay with the regular armour. So 3-up armour saves. Failing 3
But you get your feel of pain.
of 6+ of only 2 die.
And a pinning check.
Pinning of 8.
Yes, that makes a difference. The Volkite heavy support team now is going to fire into Vulcan because it's all I can see. Is that true? Yeah. 50 shots, hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s.
3s.
3. Oh, sorry, yes. Salamander, Broken
Salamander,
Legion, Broken
yes.
Legion, Broken Legion. We'll come back to you with the hits. Hang on. Wounding on 2s.
3s.
3. Oh, man, I keep
You know,
forgetting.
Salamander,
3s,
Broken
3s.
Legion.
Oh, man, that's really helped you. Really helped you. Broken Legion.
There's a 2 there. Yeah.
Yeah. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 23.
23 armor saves, and I'm about to do something a little bit dirty. Vulcan can reroll any failed armor saves against flame or volkite weapons. So I am going to do this 5 at a time with rerolls.
Okay.
So first 5, with the 1, so reroll that one into a 2.
So that's saved.
Yep. The next 5, rerolling the 1. That is fine.
Yeah. I think it's going to be fine.
Yeah, I think it's
Good,
fine.
your loins.
That's fine. There's 2 ones. Rerolling in the trait account. Oh, he takes a
He
wound.
takes a wound.
Yeah,
Yeah,
God
1
bleeds.
death grade. The next 5 of another 1 with rerolls. And then the last 3, all fine. So I take 1 wound.
And then definitely.
Yes, the death flag. No! Swiftly into the assault phase. Typhon now is going for a Hail Mary charge. It's a 12-inch because it's terrain over whichever way I go. However, they're pinned, so they can't react to me, and this is all movement. So, he fails, obviously, but he's going another 4 inches. He's coming for you, Salamander. Death Guard turn 4 overview, and very successful. Pinning this squad here has changed the game, in my opinion, from a very tense, we could fight for a draw, to I think I'm going to win. Typhon is now not threatened by a melter, so he's been able to burst cover, and they will not score this objective, which means I have scored my 1 objective over here, and I hold more, scoring me 2 VP. And all my dreadnoughts are starting to swarm. Vulcan, I'm not going to kill him, I'm not going to do anything to him, but he's also not a scoring unit.
Vulcan lives.
Vulcan does live.
Salamander's movement, very quick. Vulcan has just moved to the barricades. He is just out of range of
He's flip-flopping,
Typhon.
he's going back and
He's
forth.
going back and forth, but depending on how the next turns go, I could maybe get a warlord kill
Your
with him.
indecisiveness will be your downfall, loyalist.
It is what it is. Both our team are, despite being pinned, going to rapid into Typhon. And since they didn't move, they are furying at the same time. I am hitting on 6s, but it is 24 shots going towards him. He's only got 2 wounds left. And that's only 1 6.
2.
Oh, there's 2. Could do it. Go on, double 4. Oh, that's just a 1 wound.
Oh,
2 up armor. He loves
it's
it.
fine.
Now, Vulcan is, in a not-so-smart decision, going to shoot his pistol up at the 6-man last cannon team.
Return fire.
Yes, so his pistol is hitting on 2s. Hits.
Ooh.
It's D6 hits. For 2 hits.
Do you want to assign them anywhere?
Sergeant.
On the sergeant, yeah.
Okay.
Both of them.
Both. Oh, brave.
Because, exactly, only 1 wound.
He gets a 5 up cover save. Sergeant lives.
Oh, no.
And then we return fire with our 6 las cannons, hitting on 3s. And that's a train for anyone wondering, because I live near train tracks. And wounding on 2s.
Yep.
For 4 invulns.
I do have a Praetor there who has Battle Hardened 1 for Elder of the Mantle of the Elder Drake, sorry.
Yep.
I'll do these 1 at a time. So 3 up. Oh!
1 wound.
Oh.
He's not dead though, because he's got Mantle of the Elder.
Yeah, I'm just going to do it on him, and then the rest on the Fire Drakes. Oh,
Loves
he
it.
just takes a
So
wound.
the Praetor takes a wound.
Salamander's wrap up. Yeah, not much happened there, as you saw. Did nothing and only suffered a wound in return. I do score VP at the end of this, so there is 1 in it, but it's very close down to the wire.
Turn 5 movement, last turn for the Death Guard. I have sent Callus Typhon straight forward, and he will be hoping to survive a fusillade of fury when he charges in. If he does, I think I clear the sallies. If he doesn't, okay. Over here, my dreadnoughts have moved up to try and provide some support. This entire edge of the table, though, is out of line of sight, out of range, so I'm not moving anything because they're as good as done with this game. Over here, I couldn't actually get this tactical squad to even try and score the middle objective to score me 5 at the end of the game, so I'm just staying on this objective at the back to guarantee my points. But it's all about how it goes over here. Right, I am going to voluntarily void the rest of my shooting phase because, look, It's a bit dull. Technically, if I'm going to go for the ultimate Uber play, the last cannons, everything shoots into that tactical squad, kills a lot of them, brings them down to a couple of men, Typhon charges in, victory is the Death Guards, right? But Howay, that's a bit dull. So what? And if the last cannon shoot Vulcan, the worst I kill a Praetor maybe, but he's not a warlord, whatever. So what we're actually going to do is we're just going to jump straight into can Typhon make it into that squad and rip them to pieces? So I'm jumping straight to my assault phase. He declares a challenge, and that tactical squad declares
Overwatch.
So let's get fury.
Overwatch of the Salamanders, 24 bolt around screaming at Typhon as they frantically try to hold the objective. Hitting on threes. Oh, they're sort of losing the grip now. Oh no. Is this fun all over again? Wounding on fours.
Oh, there's a lot of lizard
if
heads
only
there.
it had Bane Strike bolted somehow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that'd have been good.
You don't know.
I don't, unfortunately. I'm a salamander. So that is 9 armor saves for you, though.
Fine.
Okay, because we've jumped the rest of my turn, I'm doing this dramatically for fun. So, oh, shrouded. He fails. He's down to 1 straight off the bat. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
God damn it.
7, 8, 9. He survives. Does he make the actual charge? He's on 1 wound though, so he does make the charge. In he goes. Clack. Now, do I risk his perils of the warp? Yeah, we totally do.
Absolutely.
Typhon makes contact, and of course I'm going to do my psychic power, because if I blow my own head up, that's even more cool. Psychic
click.
power! It passes on a 9. Oh, I'm so used to Sevatar failing it on 7s. So he gets +1 weapon skill, he's got a weapon skill 7, and how many extra attacks? He gets the big 3! Let's find out how many he's got combined. We have made a gentleman's agreement that no challenges are issued. So Typhon swinging at initiative 5, hitting on 3s. He's got Reaping Blow. He's got those 3 extra attacks. He's got 9 attacks combined. That doesn't do him too much bad, but 6 hits. He then wounds on 2s because he's Fleshbane, but with Rad Grenades, they're all instant killing. And he gets to re-roll Fleshbane because of his own rules. I'll re-roll that either way. There you go, he kills 6 people.
But
then
I do have a power fist.
you do have a fist that gets to fist me back. For anyone wondering about Feel No Pain from the objectives, the Rad Grenades and my Strength 6 prevented the Feel No Pain.
My attacks back, I have a Legionary there with just a single attack, and a power fist that is mastercrafted from the Sergeant. I'm going to do the Legionary first.
Yeah, well, he's not initiative, yeah.
Hitting on a 5. No, it's down to the power fist.
Alright.
2 attacks,
I'm Mr. Fisty.
hitting on 5s.
Oh!
For 1 hit with a mastercrafted.
In the box.
In the box,
In the box,
account,
in
which
the
would have been
box.
really nice.
Right,
Oh,
it's down to 1. 1 dice roll to rule them all.
2 plus the wound. It wounds.
4 up invuln. 4 up invuln. Typhon is dead!
The humble power fist.
And with the death of Typhon, that will make the game a draw. And that's it. That's the game. Well played. Well
Yeah.
played.
Bloody hell.
You saw it at the end. We wrapped it up. We've called it a draw.
It was an absolute gentleman
with the
for
death
not
of
wiping me out.
Callus, he scored a point to you, so that ends up points and points. So it's 7 all. Congratulations, well played. Death Guard. It's my first time playing Death Guard. Do I like them? They're interesting.
You love Typhon.
Callus Typhon's cool as hell. I don't like Mortarion, but Callus Typhon with all his like Fleshbane, Rag Grenades, the psychic power.
Mortarion doesn't like Mortarion.
Sorry, Mortarion. Who did I say?
No, I said Mortarion doesn't like
Mortarion doesn't have all
so-
that sort of stuff. The pinning psychic toxic bombs, the flesh. I'm a Typhon convert. Death Guard convert. No. They're 20-man bricks that fury wherever they go. That's cool.
Yeah, that was a bit oppressive at times of just this
so
sheer
much fun.
bolt of fire.
Yeah. How did you think?
Hard fought for me because I was on the back foot from the get-go.
Yeah, we both had some fluffs.
Yeah, my poor position with the Scorpius turn 1, leaving that a little bit open for the Volkite to
Yeah,
rip it.
and because it was its side armour, they couldn't hit it on
Yeah,
its
if I'd
front.
angled it a bit more, I'd even just brought it back. But, make mistakes. Probably wasn't the best showing of a Primarch with how I rolled and what I did with them. But
I don't know. Any squad that can go through a 20-man squad in 1 round of combat is pretty spectacular.
Yeah, that is true.
But they didn't earn their points back. And that was
But
my
they
entire
acted-
game plan was ignore the Primarch.
But they did also act as a big enough threat to
Oh,
keep
man.
you away from that.
Pushed me away from the 5-point thing, because as you saw, I reversed my tactical squad because I couldn't be near it, just in case Vulcan came around and just battered them. I had a really good game, though. Really good fun. I hope you did too.
I did, yeah.
You can find mine on Instagram at Part-Time Minis.
It is, yes.
Very good, very good. It's got some beautiful Blood Angels.
Had some beautiful.
They're gone. Yeah, but you were redoing Sanguinius. And
Yeah, I painted Sanguinius.
Yeah.
Got to paint it. You never know. See
you
what happens
painted
in the
Vulcan just for this bat rep, so thank you very
Yes, I
much.
did,
It's a shame I didn't get to kill him.
Well, I should have rolled better, shouldn't you? Yeah, gets given the gentleman to draw, instantly just stabbing knives.
stab.
He's got to recover his reputation so much from.
Absolutely. Yeah, I can't be walking around gentlemanly. I've got to keep.
Yeah,
playing
all them
traces.
sportsmanship awards. Yeah.
Whatever. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you for joining us. Ask any questions down in the comments. We'll try and respond to them. Once again, we play in Newcastle at the Heaton Gaming Club. So if you're in the northeast area, come and play with us. Come and see us. Come and meet us. And if anyone would like to come on the channel, just like Martin, just shout us up on Instagram or our Facebook group. Just search November Echo, and we'll organise a date. In fact, our next bat rep that we'll be filming is 2 guests playing each other, 2 brothers, which is I'm actually looking forward to seeing them play. So thank you all very much, and see you next time. And thank you, Martin.
Thank you once again, mate.
Continuing to go, the rifleman 2 seconds. End of Death Guard. I'll just wait for that train. There's a train.
And try and look happy, Ed. It's not like you're not doing bad on the table.
Am I looking sad?
There was a stone face of. You look like me at the start.
Deflation. No,
Derek.
happy.
Was that the blooper dance, was it?
That was the boob done.
Even she's leaning the whole out. You're a bit of a
Nova Dog. Hello, Nova Dog. Sit. Say hello to everyone, Nova Dog. Wave.
Hiya.
The official mascot.
Wave to everyone, Nova Dog. You're too hot, aren't you? It's too bloody hot for a bear. Bye, Nova.
Bye now.
Right. Cheers.
Hold on. Look at this. Look at this beast.
Look at that.
Look at it.
Finally, moving on. Oh, fuck. Stop that again. Bloopers.
Starting off, this is the levy with the alchemical flamers. So he's going to get 3 and 3 for a happy little 6 hits. Wounding. Oh, God, I can't remember the weapon.
Should be.
End of Death Guard turn 2 and great success. Over here, not great success, but.
Yeah. Me, focus on the table.
No.
No. Stand sideways.
Just don't flex. Lame.
Lame.